Many hypnotherapists come to me because they want to completely move away from using hypnosis scripts and even techniques to help their clients. They just want to free flow their session. They want to be able to feel confident in their ability to help clients just like this, like you're sitting in a beanbag, just talking to your client. Being able to help someone and just very casually is something that they desire. And so it is one thing that I would give them in terms of a mindset shift to help them fully immerse themselves into a more conversational work with the clients. So the most important shift at the beginning is to stop. You got to stop something first, is to stop thinking that the answers are outside of the client. And what do I mean by this? Grips in and of itself put the control away from the client. Because then, if a client comes to you and says, I have this lower back pain and I've tried everything to fix it, done all the chiropractor massage, acupuncture. Really think that there's something else, maybe an emotional cause to this lower back pain. Client comes to you to have hypnosis for it, which can definitely help, especially if the other things are already explored. There's no acute injury. And then the hypnotherapist looks for a chronic back pain script that has nothing to do and takes zero account the unique person that is in front of them. A chronic back pain script, however beautiful the words are, or visually enticing, imaginatively enticing that script is, no script is ever going to fit the exact same person, even though you may fix or change things for inside the script to suit the client. Because what have you done there by writing your own scripts? You're assuming that you know what is best for the client, right? What words they need to hear. You're assuming that. You won't know that within your strategy call. You won't know that until you actually explore them. So that is a problem in and of itself because that thinking goes completely contradictory to what is even taught. Hypnotherapy schools teach the answer is within the client, but here is a script. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Like that those two doesn't exist in the same reality harmoniously. How can I have someone with complete look at someone completely unique and say, okay, here is the script that some dude or some chick wrote in the past in the 70s or some shit, right? Like that doesn't make any sense. Explain that. It doesn't. And so you probably already know this and you're already thinking this, right? So when you can actually take a look at that, you are more likely to be on board with just free flowing your sessions. Have you had a best friend before when you were, say, younger, when you didn't even know hypnosis or hypnotherapy? You didn't know what the hell you were doing. Maybe you were a teenager and you were helping your best friend with a boy problem or a girl problem or whatever problem they had, and you were able to help them through that. Did you need a script for that? Did you need a dissociation technique? Did you need a past life regression? No, you didn't. You just helped the person. You had a conversation with the same person. You used basic human to human connection and therapeutic skills. You've already done this. And so, sure, there needs to be some structure in therapy. However, at the same time, this structure puts clients in a box. And so when you can wrap your mind around this first, because this is very, very difficult for some hypnotherapists who are overly trained to get on board with the fact that people are unique and let's have a script for a symptom of sugar addiction, like that doesn't exist in the same reality. So being able to challenge your beliefs regards to that is one of the first things I usually talk about with my students. They know this, and even the scripts that you've made yourself, like I mentioned before. Who are you to actually know what the best is for your client, right? You are assuming that you do some codependent tendency shit that you need to shift, but it's not going to be for the client. If we are trying to, I think this client would want to hear this. So what? And if it did help the client, right? If it did make the client happy, is that enough to help them cope with the challenges of life moving forward? Is listening to your voice, helping them relax, going to be the thing they need to help them go through really, really painful challenges in their life by themselves without relying on your audio, right? I'd rather teach my clients how to become resilient themselves, how to become solution oriented, what to do if things don't go their way through our conversational hypnosis sessions and testing. We do this through testing. And so this is one of the things that you want to have first, and what I usually start off with talking to people, which some people have a very difficult time engaging. However, let me tell you, the clients who see these videos are like, yeah, with her. And I've received so many comments and DMs from actual clients who have worked with a therapist, a therapist who know, like, your clients know that you're reading off something. Your clients know that you're trying to do something. They're not dumb, right? They know that we're doing something that is not really meant for them. And so if a client knows that you're putting them in a box, is that really a great therapeutic relationship? No. So getting your mind around this is going to be very useful, because this is what's going to help you with your journey moving forward.